Hi everybody. Today's video will be Virgo's 2022 forecast. What a long, strange year it's been, Virgo. What will 2022 hold in store for you? My name is Sarah, and this is my take on the astrology and the energy, and because of that, it may not resonate with everyone. And that's okay. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries. Just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. On this channel, I offer monthly readings, info on spiritual topics, affirmations, and occasionally even tell a ghost story. If that sounds like something you would be interested in, why not consider subscribing? You don't want to miss any of the monthly videos on this channel. 2022. In this video, I'm going to focus on your health, your wealth, your career, your love, both partnered and single Virgos, your spiritual life, and your travel. I'm not going to talk too much about the traits of Virgo or things like that because today we have too much to cover. If you would like to find more about Virgos in general, let me know in the comment section below and I'll create a video on that. I have created a video for Virgo moon sign. If you would like to watch it, I'll link it up here and below as well. The transformative themes that began in 2021 continue to play out in 2022 as you continue to embrace who you are, Virgo, and not work so hard on trying to conform to other people's expectations. Jupiter's movements through the houses in 2022 will have the biggest influence on Virgo this year. It brings luck in your career, wealth, and relationships, along with a few surprises. The key theme for Virgo in 2022 is career and life planning equals success. 2022 will be a good year for career and overall income as you detach yourself from drama and toxic people and step away from all the disturbing news that you're being blasted from television, the internet, Facebook, and so on. All the needless stress and pessimism online is really affecting you a lot more than you realize, Virgo. Once you pull away from it, you will feel better, you'll feel more like yourself, and in reality, you know you'll be all right. It's just added stress that you don't need. You will have to be present with your finances in 2022, and you need to be aware of your bigger goals, which may need to change now because of things that have happened in 2020 and 2021. But more than anything, I think that you're going to become more present and focused on what you want to create. Life will be much easier for you, especially between May through October. During this time, you can make plans for the rest of the year and years to come. Virgo people are known to be very organized and methodical. They are great planners. Unfortunately, you do have trouble with follow through. And I think during this time between May and October, you're going to be blessed with follow through and initiative to really get these plans off the ground. Use these skills along with the luck of Jupiter to have a really productive year. There will be 4 Mercury retrogrades in 2022. Yeah, 4. Normally we have 3, but we do get a bonus in 2022. And they can bring people from the past as well as past lessons back into your life for closure or further examination. The first retrograde will be January the 14th and ends on February the 3rd of 22. The second will be May 10th through June 2nd, and the third will be September 9th through October the 2nd, with the final Mercury retrograde on December 29th and ending January the 18th, making for a very unusual year full of unexpected events, people from the past resurfacing, and lessons you thought you had dealt with coming back up for another level of healing and, as I said, closure. This will be an interesting time as we move forward and then we move back into a more inverted time and examine lessons from the past. I will create videos on each of these retrogrades as we get closer in. February to mid-May, you feel supported and nurtured at work, and this allows you to focus on older goals and dreams from the past, which are coming up thanks to the retrograde. As this happens, you kind of go back through and edit some of the hopes and dreams also from childhood. Looking back from when you were a child, where did you think that you would be at this current stage in your life? Is it something that you should shoot for, or was it some imaginative thing that just wasn't practical or in the cards for you? In this year, we will reconnect with both our past and present selves, and with that will come a newfound clarity. We will also work on nurturing our inner child. You may feel the need to really press pause on your goals to release some of these notions of who and what you should be at this stage in your life. reevaluate your plans for the future. Mercury retrograde in your sign, highlighting your money sector, will happen in mid-September, and you can address financial issues and work on removing financial blocks. Existing financial issues may get worse if you try to avoid them. Work towards improving the sector now, don't put it off. The biggest challenge, though, for you in 2022 will be via Mars, who enters your career sector late August and retrogrades there till the end of October. This can leave you feeling super ambitious and driven before the retrograde, but you may stall out and become frustrated once you enter the retrograde itself. As people forget to return phone calls, paperwork just disappears, and people don't follow through with what they've said they're going to do, you may feel really frustrated, and that may cause you to shut down. Travel also will be difficult during this time. You need to stay focused, and you need to check and double check things and avoid signing any paperwork during this time or making any large purchases. Okay, so let's look at your health forecast. Your health looks pretty good overall in 2022, other than the occasional cold. Virgo should see good health all year long. Colds or seasonal flu could be an issue if you're pushing your body too much. Stress can cause digestive issues, so be aware of that. This is a year where you get serious, if you haven't already, about your diet and exercise program. Most of the year you will focus more on your health. You are ready to feel good, and now you're beginning and sticking to these healthy routines. You're also ready to cut out negative influences, and this could add to your overall mental health as you edit your friends list down. You're also probably going to be reviewing your coping mechanisms, and if some of them have gotten out of hand, let's say you're drinking too much, or you're procrastinating, or indulging in too much shopping and overspending on unnecessary items, then we see a change with that sector too. The people that have been bringing drama or trouble into your life will likely no longer be welcome after, say, May. It's time to be more selective on who you share your energy with, and then once you do, you will see that things even out and life flows so much easier. For your family life, 2022 will be a wonderful year to expand your family unit. Pregnancies should proceed safely this year, and if you're not ready to have children, or it's not an option for you currently, you can expand your family in other ways, whether that be through adoption, or getting married, or adopting a pet. It's also likely someone in your family will get married or have a child during 2022, and you will be very involved with this. This will bring a lot of happiness and joy into your life. November through December, you will focus your energy on your family as other sectors of your life are suddenly falling into place. Your family life reaches a new, more positive and optimistic balance in 2022. You feel more nurtured and supported by your family, and in turn, that makes every interaction easier. You will be tempted to feather your nest and buy more decorative items for your home in 2022, but it's really not the year for that. Instead, save your money and pay off debt. But we'll talk more about that when we talk about your career and your wealth sector. And let's go ahead and look at your career now. You're feeling better about your career as you begin to see results from all your hard work. Your devotion is being valued by your company, and your attention to detail creates a job well done. While being complimented on your work efforts is really nice, a raise or a bonus is better. If your raises are not happening at the proper time, then don't hesitate to ask. The best day of the year to ask for a raise is October the 25th, but you shouldn't wait if you're past due. If you do ask for a raise and still nothing comes forward, it may be time to start sending resumes out, because you need to be paid for the work you do. Be flexible with your coworkers, especially those who don't have your work ethic, but also don't let them compromise important projects just because they're sloppy by nature. Business owners and entrepreneurs must advertise in 2022 to get in front of the right people. Side hustles will make extra cash, but only if people know what you're offering. People will be excited over your services or products, but if you don't advertise, it's not likely to reach the right people, and sales may not be as much as you expected or hoped for. If unemployed, send out those resumes now. You will be rewarded with several job offers. Network in February for big rewards. So that brings us to finances. Will all the extra work you're doing, Virgo, add up to more wealth? Well, yes and no. There will be extra cash this year, but that doesn't mean you should spend it. Do not go overboard on birthday or wedding gifts either, because honestly, your time will mean more to the people than a shiny gift or you footing the bill for a lavish celebration or a dinner. Instead, it's better to spend any extra money you are receiving on paying down your debts. Don't get distracted by shiny objects that you don't need. Put off buying luxury items until 2023 when you have a more stable cash flow. Stay frugal this year and it will pay off in the future. Invest in children's education and look for ways to streamline your bills. Small savings add up. April and June is a great time to stick to your budget because you're likely to overspend during this time. Big ticket items or impulsive trips can also cost you more than you bargained for in 2022. So be sure you set a realistic budget before you plan a trip and then stick to it. But more about that when we discuss your travel. Right now, let's look at your love forecast. People from the past may show up again, Virgo. This doesn't mean anything significant. This is not fate or destiny. This is just Mercury retrograde at work. And if you want to engage and continue lessons with these people, then go ahead. And if not, it's okay. If you want to know more about this, I do offer personal readings and you can email me for monthly specials. Single Virgos can expect much new interest and attention during 2022. While not all the attention will be from people you're actually attracted to, overall, you're meeting more people that match your values. This means no more settling just for a pretty face with no substance. You will meet intriguing people that hold your interest as you release toxic relationships that have been weighing you down for years. Relationships beginning in late March have the best chance of being fulfilling and long-lasting. Jupiter will highlight romantic relationships mid-May to late October, and this can help open you up to stronger emotional bonds with others. It can be easier for you to be more committed and more emotionally present. Mars is in the sector late May to early July, and this will also strengthen existing emotional bonds and create new ones. But communication is key. The best months for love are August and September. November, you're feeling more confident about your appearance and life in general, making for a very exciting and fun-filled month. In December, we see you very active on the dating scene and feeling very optimistic over the new year. So overall, a very busy social life for 2022. Partnered Virgos will continue to get closer to their significant other in 2022. Communication will be key, as well as patience and teamwork. Working together, you and your partner create a new plan for the future. It will involve you getting clear on what you want to build together. Not only are you reviewing your own personal goals and ambitions, as a team, you're looking at what you want to build, what you want to create, where you want to live, what you want to do with your career, maybe adding to your family, selling a house, remodeling a house, moving, investing, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff is happening. Rather than just going with the flow, this is a time when you get serious about these issues, and by doing so, you set the course for the next 5 years. So it's really important that you're honest with your partner about what you want. And like I say, this could be something from setting a budget for investing or planning where you want to live over the course of the next 5 years. It's important to show up for this. You may decide 2022 or 2023 is the perfect time to add to your family or have a baby, and begin putting those plans in motion now as well. Moving is likely as you streamline your goals. Your relationship is likely to become more passionate and committed in 2022 as you do reach a better understanding with your partner. Life flows easier and you relax into a new routine. Virgos in unbalanced and unhealthy relationships will likely be fed up by May and in toxic partnerships. While you may be unsettled for a few weeks, you will soon bounce back, Virgo. So don't settle for anyone who doesn't recognize your worth. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be cherished, nurtured, and honored. Being respected and valued isn't asking too much, and people that can't do this don't deserve you. It's just that simple. So let's look at your travel forecast. You have Wanderlust in 2022. Yeah, that's not a surprise because you have it in 2021 as well. You didn't get to travel as much as you would have liked in 2021, and probably you're not going to travel as much as you would like in 2022, only because you have some other things going on. There may not be a whole lot of extra time for those dream vacations, but you can still benefit from long weekends away and low-key time spent with your family. Also, by traveling, you will meet new and interesting people that could boost your career and also your love life. You will be tempted to take a trip overseas, but you will benefit just as much from relaxing less than 100 miles from your home, and it will be significantly cheaper. And once again, this isn't the year to spend on luxury trips or go overboard on luxury items. Save, pay off debt, and plan a big vacation for 2024. Your spiritual life. Your darkest moments are coming to an end, Virgo. Family members, mentors, and teachers, especially Leos, make a strong impact on your life in 2022, and you return to your spiritual roots where a new stage of spiritual evolution begins. You feel more empowered as you release troubled relationships from the past, and you see those situations with a new perspective, being able then to forgive easier. You are rising above pointless conflict and embracing a healthier lifestyle in general. So overall, this is a good year for spiritual evolution and growth. Okay, to sum it up, this is a busy year with people and lessons from the past popping up, new success in your career, and spiritual evolution and development. There's going to be a little bit of travel, but probably nothing big or overseas. You feel more passionate overall in 2022, and your relationships will be edited for the better. You will meet new and interesting people. You will expand your friend circle even while releasing people that no longer share the same ideas you do, or people that are constantly bringing toxic drama to your circle. Travel and spending time with family will be very rewarding. You will work on decreasing your overall debt, making things flow much easier. This is going to be a very good year for you. It may not be as dramatically spectacular as some of the ones in the past, but any forward motion is a good thing. And as I said, the darkness that's been kind of hanging over you is receding in 2021, especially towards the end of the year. So 2022 brings back a more optimistic and practical Virgo, as opposed to one that was seeing things through a more negative lens. So yeah, I think it's going to be an amazing year, and I can't wait to see it unfold for you, Virgo. So if you found this video helpful, why not give it a like? And let's thank the patrons for making this possible. If you enjoy this type of content, why not consider joining and becoming a patron? You get to see exclusive videos and get other perks. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Reiki blessings. Bye-bye.